Hey Virgo, come on in. I hope you are having an amazing day. Okay, Virgo, this is going to be your food for the soul. Okay, let's take a look and see what you may need to add into your diet, substitute, supplement, whatever you may need to switch up holistically. Okay, welcome into I Am by Ozellabella. For those of you all that are new, I'm Ashley. Welcome back for those of you guys that are returning to the channel. Okay, basically, the Soup for the Soul is designed to give you some guidance, some help, some assistance. You could be under some form of attack and not know it. Okay, and so my stew, my soup, my gumbo, okay, is designed, this card deck, by the way, is designed, let's see, bake, okay, but it's designed, yes, to help you bake the right way. Okay, we need that thing done in the middle. All right, you know how the cake can be done on the outside but not done in the middle. Nah, we want this thing done in the middle as well. Okay, so there is an energy. I'm so upset at what I just seen right now. When I say I'm upset, I mean I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Someone could be abusive to their children. That is not okay. That's not okay. For you to make a mistake and then take it out on your kids. That's, man, y'all. I don't play that shit. Do you hear me? I don't play that shit right there. That is so distasteful. That is some poor parenting. People like that should not have children. Do you understand me? They should not have kids at all. And when I see stuff like that, I be like, Lord, why? Why, Lord? Why did you give them people them babies? And I know you ain't supposed to question God, but I'm sorry. That's one of them things the Lord know. I'd be like, Lord, why? Why? Some people are not fit to parent. Okay? Virgo, I don't know what that has to do with you and your soup for the soul. Maybe someone was mistreating you, mishandling you. Okay? But let me tell you something. Just the way I caught that woman that just popped her child because she dropped something, because she should have held on to what it was, instead of having that baby who's not even a year old. Them babies barely walking. She smacked the F out of that baby in that baby's face. That baby, the baby was so scared. The baby went, and twins could be significant. Okay, Gemini energy here. Sorry, Virgo, that you're catching this. But, that woman smacked the shit out of that baby, and that baby did nothing wrong. Need help with gift, moistness, coconut oil, spiritual lube. Ooh, Virgo, just give me a minute. That pissed me smooth off. I just don't understand. I don't. They're not taught. It's because they're not taught. But then don't open your damn legs. Don't have no kids. If you don't have the patience to deal with children, then don't have them. Don't call yourself no mama or no father. I don't care who listening to me right now, because I really want to go out there and get that lady a piece of my mind. I really want to go out there and tell her how she is all the way out of line. You are so far out of line for what you just did, but that's okay, because God sees all. Because just the way I sat here and caught her ass sitting in my window and saw her pop that baby, because I saw the entire situation, okay? She got frustrated because the baby tripped on the baby foot tripped over the... You know how when you pull into a parking spot and it has the block there, the barricade, so you don't pull up further, okay? That white line, most of it's a white cement block, okay? The baby, she got two kids in her hand, one in each hand. She's walking. She got something else in her hand, her phone or something like that, okay? So the baby's foot got caught on the fucking sidewalk. In her trying to make sure the baby didn't fall, which thank God she had enough common sense to do that, right? Let me make sure my kid doesn't fall. But then her phone fell. So when she realized, like, damn, my phone fell, she bam, pop the shit out the baby, hit the baby all upside the face. And you can tell this mother does this all the time because of the child's reaction. This is when you know if you're in an abusive relationship or not, or an abusive situation, the reaction. You can always spot it. You can always spot abuse. It's the reaction. The child's reaction was not one of what a normal child would do, which is be stunned and cry in that moment like, damn, I just got slapped in my face. No. The baby ran to the other child who the mom had let go of as well. They're both the same age looking babies. I think these babies are twins, okay? The baby ran over there to the other twin and grabbed a hold to this baby's hand. First, though, before the baby did that, after she smacked the baby, bow, she didn't have to say nothing else. I think she might have said, pick that shit up or something like that. Y'all excuse me, but this Virgo, I'm going to have to do you a whole nother soup for the soul, but this is somebody else's message. Don't treat your damn kids like this. I don't know who this is. The baby, after the baby got smacked in the face, instead of being like, like a normal baby, this baby has been hit before many times. This ain't new to this baby. This baby jumped. Hurry up and picked up everything about the keys, the phone, the wallet, whatever it was that fell. The baby was like, here, hurry up, and gave it to the mama. And then went over there and grabbed the hand of its sibling. That's abuse in the home. People like that, they deserve to have their kids taken away. You cannot take out your frustrations, your emptiness, your lack, what is it called? Father, what is it called? It's a lack and it's a disdain for life. People will take that energy and they will deflect it on everything around them. That's why some people have no success. That's why some people don't have anything to show for. Because they're so busy taking their ugliness and deflecting that shit off on those around them that love them the fuck the most. And then when they do that, and then when they need, that's so abusive. Do you know what that's doing to that child? Y'all forgive me, but this is the Sagittarius in me that can see the bigger picture. For a situation like that, that is traumatizing to that child. Not only is it traumatizing to that child, but it's a traumatizing situation, sad situation for everybody that child is going to love in the future, whoever's going to come into that child's life in the future, their spouse, friends, family members, co-workers. That child is being formulated right now. You know how you say a child is formulated in the womb, things are formulated in the womb? Well, in this case, this is formulated in this child's mind, the mind being the womb of this child, which is like a sponge at the age of a child. They take in everything. That behavior is going to repeat itself in that child and anybody else that child comes into a contact with, because that child is going to, that same energy, that child is going to deflect that same energy off. They're never going to feel good enough. They're never going to feel safe. That done fuck that baby's life up. And that baby's only 1 year old. Maybe 2. I'm not even giving it 2. To get a check. For money. The shit people do for money, you will destroy. And the thing is, they got fucking blinders on. They don't even see what the fuck they're doing, nor do they care. Because I wonder if I went out there and I said, you know, I saw what you just did and you were heavily out of line. I should call somebody on your ass because you shouldn't handle your children like that. She would feel like I was the worst woman in the world. She would call me Karen and every goddamn thing else. But you know what? I wouldn't give a fuck. And you know, the sad thing is, even with me going out there and calling her ass out, she would have still carried on with the same behavior. because it was instilled in her, just like it's going to be instilled in her child, just like he's going to instill in his child or her child, whatever the baby's sex was, okay? They're going to instill that in their children and those that love them. So, for example, fast forward to when this child is now 21 instead of 1, and then they have a relationship that they're trying to pursue. They have friendships that they're trying to pursue, but because they've never been allowed to feel safe and secure in the home, in the nest, with the mother in the womb, when shit should have been. Y'all, that drove me. I'm drove right now. I think I'm just gonna drop this and title it, I'm drove. I don't know who message this is for, but that was distasteful, it's disgraceful, and that I would not identify as no feminine fucking energy. That's a piece of shit. That is trash. Do you hear me? It should be put into a recycle bin. No. My bad. That shit ain't even worth going in the damn recycling bin. It's already in a recycling bin. That's the problem. The shit, the filth, the stank, the stench is still there. It's recycled. That's recycled shit right there, what I just saw. I don't know who needs to hear this, but that's recycled shit right there. Y'all, that drove me so bad because I'm a woman who has struggled with fertility issues. And then here, y'all want to, right outside the wrong person, my window, you want to do some shit like that to a child? Someone who can't defend themselves? So you want to pick on someone because... Bring it in, Ash. That's just the thing. How they say, the things that make you say, the things that make you go, That's one of them things where I'm just like, Virgo. I'm not even going to call this Virgo. Virgo, I'm going to do you a whole nother reading. That just happened when it did. Everything happens for a reason. I'm going to post this. Because this is somebody's message. You cannot treat people that way and think that it won't come back to you. See, one day that child's going to grow up. They're going to grow up. And guess what, mommy? You're going to need that child for something. There's something that you're going to desire from that child. It may be just as simple as a connection. As simple as a phone call on Mother's Day to say, Happy Mother's Day, mommy. And you're going to wonder why that child don't fuck with you. You're going to wonder why that child doesn't reach out to you. You're going to wonder why that child stays away from home. You're going to wonder why that child doesn't bring anyone around to the house, doesn't allow you to meet anyone that they interact with, because they've never been made to feel safe. So why would anybody want to interact with you? Why would anybody pour energy, time, effort into you when you were shitty to them? You took your frustrations out on them. You reprimanded them at a time when you should have coddled them, at a time where you should have comforted them. And then you have the audacity to ask for that shit in return. One day that child is going to tell that mama, fuck you. They may not say it that way, because that child probably somewhere down the line, they're going to learn, because they're going to meet a real woman. And that's sad that it's not the mother, the one whose womb they fucking came out of, the one who nurtured them, the one who should have loved them. Y'all, I gotta give that one to God all the way. Y'all, that pissed me all the way off. So I'm gonna click up out of here. And I may or may not post this. I'm gonna post this though, because this is somebody's message. I don't know whose message, but Spirit let me catch that for a reason. As soon as, because they wasn't even out there when I turned on your reading, Virgo or viewer. It was not out there. Then all of a sudden, I saw that. That's disgusting. I wouldn't spit on that woman if she was on fire. It's like that is how drove I am behind what I saw. That pisses me off. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go cool down. Like, I'm gonna have to go hit the something. Because that made me mad. That made me mad as hell. Okay? That made me mad. Because you can't treat people like that. And this is why. This is why society is so fucked up. Because then we have individuals in the world who weren't nurtured and cared for when they were children. So we have these incompetent beings trying to be in relationships, trying to be in marriages, trying to be in the work environment, in the corporate America, trying to be in the world, trying to make it and to survive when they've never known really how. And what they do know is fear-based. It's all based off of someone else's action. That's why a lot of our men, and those were baby boys, that's why a lot of our men can't stand up, won't stand up, dislike feminine energies, have no respect for women, because that shit right there. A woman that will value her phone more over the safety and security of her child. And now, mind you, she didn't let her baby fall, but that phone fell. I wonder who she would have slapped if that baby would have fell. You know what I'm saying? If the baby would have fell, bitch, who was you gonna slap? She probably, a mother like that, I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm already telling you what she would have did. She would have still smacked the shit out of the child. It's in her. That behavior, shit like that, that's in people. It's in them because that's all they know. They don't know nothing else because nobody cared for her when she was little. She probably got smacked and beat and abused and mistreated, mishandled. Okay. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm going to go do another reading. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, if you like the video or you like the content, which came out a little strange today, go ahead and drop me a like, share, comment, or subscribe. If not, until then or whatever, I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.